Nike has gone into full damage control after a sneaker malfunction occurred when college basketball sensation Zion Williamson was wearing a pair of their shoes and they quite literally fell apart on the court when he was playing a game. Duke basketball star Zion Williamson played less than a minute of the match against North Carolina before his Nike shoe fell apart, forcing him to leave the game with a knee injury. Initial worries of damage to the brand were short-lived, however, with shares rebounding after an initial fall of 1%. The incident does highlight both the potential pros and cons of celebrity endorsement, with a high-profile name attached to a brand and the attention and light that can then shine on the product that they are being paid to promote. Nike themselves are no stranger to bad endorsement decisions, or rather endorsements that later turned out to be not such great decisions. Disgraced cyclist Lance Armstrong accumulated many sponsorship deals over the course of his career as a Tour de France superstar, but perhaps none so prolific as his deal with Nike, with the brand releasing several ads and products tied to Armstrong's name. After a long investigation culminating in the 2012 report by the United States Anti-Doping Agency, Lance Armstrong was eventually found guilty of using illicit drugs and covering it up for several years. Nike came down hard on the athlete, claiming that he had misled them for over a decade and stated that they did not condone the use of illegal performance-enhancing drugs. They even went so far as to take his name off an Oregon-based fitness facility. In another potentially damaging incident, Nike did, however, stand by golfer Tiger Woods after a DUI arrest in 2017. They also stood by him after his infamous 2009 infidelity scandal that saw him dropped by several of his other sponsors, including Gatorade and AT&T. When a brand attaches itself to a real person living a real life, then of course things can go wrong. The power of profile to sway stock prices, though, is unquestionable, with perhaps one of the greatest examples illustrated by the case of Snapchat and teen favorite Kylie Jenner, who managed to wipe $1.3 billion off the company's market value with a single tweet, stating in 2018, "So, does anyone else not open Snapchat anymore, or is it just me? Oh, this is so sad." Yes, indeed, it did prove to be a very sad day for investors who saw the stock close down 6%. As for Zion Williamson, well, Michael Leeds of Temple University and an expert in the economics of sports reckons so long as that knee injury doesn't persist, this is the best thing that could have happened to him. The shoe incident could lead to a potential sneaker bidding war, with all of Nike's rivals being able to claim that they make sneakers that don't break.